Welcome back. The Utah 1033 Foundation is a nonprofit organization created to honor Utah's fallen officers by providing immediate financial support to their families and to assist dependents of fallen and active Utah peace officers with education costs. So today we have Dave Kaufman, the president of Utah 1033 Foundation, in our studios to talk about the importance of supporting law enforcement and their families. Dave, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us a little bit about what exactly your organization does.
You just stated the mission statement perfectly. It started with in the first few years of its existence, it started with the immediate financial assistance to surviving family of fallen officers in Utah, and then the education components of its program came a few years later. But it really started with that most central and most important aspect of what we do.
And tell us, earlier this week, you guys delivered a check to Sergeant Hoosier's family, $25,000. Tell us a little bit on how you were able to come up with that money that was truly a gift for that family.
Well, the foundation exists on the strength and generosity of its donors and supporters. And so over time, you know, their generosity allows us to stand ready for a moment like that.
Mm-hmm. I think in these moments, you know, we've been talking to a lot of families who have survived these horrible tragedies, and they say, you know, it's great when the community comes together, but after they've lost their loved ones and they've mourned and they've buried them, you know, years pass and sometimes they feel forgotten, and so this additional support makes such a difference. Why is it so important for organizations like yourselves to continue helping these families long after their loved ones are gone?
I have heard from some surviving family members that that is a huge fear for them, perhaps even the greatest fear, long term, that the sacrifice that was made will be forgotten over time. And the foundation and many other supporters of law enforcement do what they can to make sure that that does not happen, whether it's through continuing to provide financial assistance or whether it's through memorial events and things of that nature. Our leadership awards, which is on the academic side of what we do, but those are given in name and in honor of Utah's fallen heroes. So it all kind of goes towards making sure that that fear is not realized and that the sacrifices and the names are remembered.
What does it mean to those families when you talk to them and you show them that they will never be forgotten and their sacrifices will continue to be honored? Gratitude.
And initially, in the immediate aftermath of a tragedy, that gratitude is amazing. It's not a surviving family's job in that moment to be gracious or to be kind or to make anyone visiting them with an offer of help to feel welcomed or at ease, but every time that's precisely what has happened. So these families really deserve all the support that they can get, and they're deserving people. And over time, after that immediate wave, the gratitude remains with respect to the remembrance.
And nothing can change what has happened, but every little bit of help can help.
Yes.
A lot of people are watching right now and saying, how can we help support this organization? What can they do?
Find out more about us. We do have a website. Well, you can search Utah 1033 Foundation or go to Utah, spelled out, 1033.org. Find out more about what we do. We do have a donation page there. But also, outside of the scope of what we do, I would just say, everybody please do all they can to support the family of Sergeant Hoosier right now and for the next however long, forever, really. Just never forget and live in quiet gratitude of the sacrifice that was made.
Dave Kaufman, thank you so much for joining us and reminding us of the sacrifice that our officers make for us every single day.
Thanks again for having us.
Thank you. All right, let's toss it over to Alana.